Firstly, let's take a quick look at the history. Due to the collapse of the Mongolian Empire, new states appeared on the territory of Kazakhstan that were created by local ethnic groups. One of them was Ak Orda, which existed from the 13th to the beginning of the 15th century in the eastern Deshti Kipchak, which was the left wing of the Joshi Ulus, and flourished for almost 240 years. The territory of the White Horde included the territories of two sons of Joshi Khan, Orda Yejen and Shayban. The capital of the White Horde was originally at Lake Balkhash, but later moved to Sghanak on the Sirdarya River. Compared with the Golden Horde, the ethnic composition of the Ak Orda was homogeneous. It was mainly inhabited by Turkic-speaking tribes who had lived in this region for a long time. The people of the White Horde were the Nogai Kipchaks. The Kipchak community consisted of Argan, Jalayir, Naimans, Konrads, Kireids, Isin, and Karluks.
Orda Yejen, the first ruler of the left wing of the Ulus of Joshi, grandson of the commander of Genghis Khan, the eldest son of Joshi Khan. Orda Yejen took an active part in all the campaigns of the Mongols to the west in 1236-1242. Sasabuka Khan of the Ak Orda. During the reign of Sasabuka, the Ak Horde was as dependent on the Golden Horde as it was in the days of his father. The Ak Orda was politically dependent of the Golden Horde, Sasabuka's successors. The Yerzan and Mubarak Khans tried to achieve independence, but the Ak Orda is finally separated from the Golden Horde at the end of the first half of 14th century. During the reign of Yerzan Khan, urban culture was rapidly developing. In Ak Orda, mosques, madrasas, and shopping centers were built. Sghanak became the center of the trade Central Asia and Eastern Deshti Kipchak. A significant strange grazing of the state was observed during the reign of Urus Khan in 67 years of 14th century. 374-375, Urus Khan commenced a campaign to the Volga region, conquered Saraybirke, the capital of the Golden Horde. Fearing the strength of the Emir Timur in Central Asia, Urus returned to the Sirdarya possessions. Toyxoja's son Toxtamış escaped from Emir Timur. It was from that Emir Timur, with help of Toxtamış, intended the capture Ak Orda. After the death of Urus Khan and his son Toxtagya, Emir Timur offered Toxtamış the throne of the Ak Horde. In 379, having defeated Timur Malik, Toxtamış conquered the cities of Sghanak. Having strengthened his position, Toxtamış refused to recognize the authority of the Emir Timur over himself. In 380, Toxtamış conquered most of the territory of the Golden Horde.
The Shaybani dynasty, descendants of the Genghis Khan, located in the north of Ak Orda, grew stronger and set eyes on the land of the Ak Orda. When the power of the White Horde weakened, the Shaybanis took advantage of this opportunity and began to seize its territory. So the main reasons for the fall of Ak Orda were: firstly, economic weakening. The campaigns of Emir Timur and the internal wars worsened the economic situation of the White Horde. Trade routes were disrupted, the life of the population declined, and the financial situation of the state fell sharply. Secondly, internal conflicts and the struggle for the throne. Ak Orda can be considered a feudal state within the broader structure of the Mongol Empire, and later the fragmented Zolotoy Orda, Golden Horde. It functioned as a feudal ulus or territory governed by descendants of Genghis Khan's eldest son Joshi. The political system of Ak Orda had features typical of feudal states, such as division of land among noble families, vassalage, and territory obligations. However, it was also influenced by the Mongol Empire's nomadic traditions, meaning its governance structure combined feudal hierarchy within nomadic rule.
The Ak Orda was ruled by the Khans, and its rulers at certain periods were relatively independent of the Golden Horde, making an state a political sense. However, the Ak Orda was not fully sovereign throughout its extent and often dependent on the larger powers such as the Golden Horde. Over time, Ak Orda secured a significant degree of dependence and became What do the scholars say? According to Vasily Bartels, the population of Blue Heart and the White Heart was seen in various sources as Uzbek, but not as an identity, but as a name for the nomadic population of the western Deshti Kipchak. The fourth example, Marco Polo describes the horde as the following. In conclusion, we think that despite being dependent on the Golden Heart for a long time, Ak Orda still can be considered a state because it had conserving rulers its own territory and in ethnically unified population, but importantly, Ak Orda became a foundation for a new state to be born, the Kazakh Khanate.